Today, we will talk about the scariest place on Earth. There are areas on this Earth that appear to defy logic, where the air is thick with an incomprehensible sense of dread, and where even the most courageous people are hesitant to make their way through. These are the most terrifying locations on the planet, where the lines between the natural and the supernatural become increasingly blurry, and where the unknown exerts a powerful influence on the minds of those who are brave enough to attempt exploration. Moving across the world to the United States, there is yet another notorious location that is so terrifying that it sends shivers down the spines of even the most experienced explorers: the deserted hamlet of Centralia, Pennsylvania. The town of Centralia, which had been a prosperous coal mining village in the past, was irrevocably altered in 1962 when a fire broke out in the coal mines of the town. The fire continued to burn unchecked beneath the earth despite the attempts that were made to put out the flames. As a result, toxic gases were released, and the town became uninhabitable. The streets of Centralia are strangely vacant and enveloped in a fog that seems to come from another universe nowadays. Centralia is a ghostly shell of its former self. The crumbling facades of the few structures that are still standing serve as silent witnesses to the inhumane events that took place in this location. These structures are dismal memories of the tragic past of the town. Visitors to Centralia have reported experiencing a distinct sense of foreboding as they travel through the barren streets of the city. It is as if the very ground beneath their feet is teetering on the edge of some incomprehensible abyss. And yet, in spite of the perils that lurk in the shadows, there are certain people who are drawn to the uncanny allure of Centralia. They are compelled by an insatiable curiosity to explore the secrets that lay buried beneath its ghostly streets. In locations where the line between the natural and the supernatural is thin and where the echoes of the past continue to linger on in whispers of fear, some of the most terrifying places on Earth include the haunting forests of Romania and the abandoned ruins of Pennsylvania. These are just a few instances of the most terrifying places on the planet. There is no denying the terrible draw of these mysterious sites, where the unknown waits waiting to trap the unwary in its chilly grip. Whether you believe in ghosts and ghouls or dismiss such tales as mere superstition, there is no disputing the chilling allure of these locations. Before we going deep into this video, subscribe and give a thumbs up to the video. Here we go. Within the sphere of numerical values, the number 1 carries a special importance. It is independent, without any comparison or camaraderie associated with it. On the other hand, its lonely existence conceals a tremendous amount of force and meaning. In a similar vein, when it comes to the realm of horrifying locations, there is one location that surpasses all others, evoking both fear and curiosity in equal measure. This essay goes into the mysterious nature of the number 1 and investigates the depths of fear that are reflected by the location that is considered to be the most terrifying on the planet. Having the power of 1. 1 is the fundamental building block upon which all numerical systems are built in mathematics. The meaning of all other numbers is derived from this one number, which serves as the starting point and the origin. Unity, singularity, and indivisibility are all encapsulated within the singularity of individuals. Each and every mathematical notion is based on 1, which serves as the ultimate building block of numerical expression. This is true from the straightforwardness of counting to the intricacy of calculus. Furthermore, the relevance of 1 extends beyond the sphere of mathematics and into a variety of other areas of human experience. The concept of the person, which represents the self-contained essence of existence, is at the heart of philosophy. Within the realm of spirituality, the divine, which is the ultimate unity of all creation, is represented by 1. Primacy, singularity, and ultimate power are all connotations that are associated with the number 1, which is widespread throughout all cultures and civilizations. The most terrifying location on the entire planet. In the midst of the great tapestry that is the geography of the Earth, there is a location that is cloaked in darkness by fear. It is a place where the mundane gives way to the exceptional, and where the lines that separate reality and nightmare become hazy and difficult to distinguish. This location, which is frequently discussed in hushed tones, is none other than the notorious Aokigahara Forest, which is sometimes referred to as the Suicide Forest. It is situated at the foot of Mount Fuji in Japan. As a haunting monument to the depths of human sorrow and the appeal of oblivion, Aokigahara Forest stands as a tribute to both of these things. There is a labyrinth of twisting roads and shady clearings hidden within its dense canopy of trees. These trails and clearings contain the tragic remnants of countless souls who have journeyed into its depths in search of an end to their misery. A macabre renown has been achieved by the woodland as a result of its status as a place of numerous suicides. This notoriety attracts people who are interested in morbid curiosity as well as those who are contemplating their own death. In spite of the fact that it is commonly associated with suicide, Aokigahara radiates an unsettling atmosphere that goes beyond the essence of mortality. Restless spirits and malicious beings are said to permeate its old groves, where they prey upon those who are lost and defenseless. There are several legends about these creatures. In a forest, there is a pervasive silence that is only interrupted by the odd rustle of leaves or creak of limbs. This silence acts as a chilling reminder of the ephemeral nature of existence and the ever-present threat of death. The depths of fear. What is it about the Aokigahara forest that causes people to feel such a deep-seated dread on the inside of their hearts when they dare to travel within its boundaries? It is possible that the palpable sense of isolation that permeates its surrounds is the cause of this sensation. It is a sensation of being completely alone in the face of an immense darkness. Or perhaps it is the oppressive weight of history and tragedy that hangs heavily in the air, imbuing every tree and rock with a sense of sorrow and dread. This could be the case. There is, however, a peculiar fascination to Aokigahara, a magnetic pull that lures the curious and the intrepid to its ominous depths. This occurs despite the fact that Aokigahara is a terrifying place. Among the turmoil and uncertainty, there are others who look for answers to the existential issues that life poses in the hopes of discovering purpose. There are also some who come in search of excitement, eager to put their bravery to the test against the unknown. Others, on the other hand, are obliged to confront their own mortality in the most extreme of circumstances because they are driven by a sick obsession with death. The Cave of Ice is a natural creation that is characterized by eerie beauty and a haunting charm. It may be found in the center of Aokigahara between the dense undergrowth and ancient trees. Despite the fact that it is the middle of July, the walls of this location are covered with ice, producing a surreal scene that appears to defy the natural rules that govern the universe. Nevertheless, in spite of its ethereal beauty, the Cave of Ice is home to a darkness that is palpable, a sense of malevolence that permeates into the very soul of those who have the courage to enter. The number one holds a position that is both singular and mysterious inside the enormous tapestry that is the collection of human experience. Within its single shape, it possesses the ability to evoke feelings of awe and dread, as it is the ultimate emblem of both uniqueness and unity. In a similar vein, the Aokigahara forest is a location that exemplifies the essence of terror in its purest form. This location is considered to be among the most horrific places in the world. There is a universe that exists alone within the gloomy depths of Aokigahara, a realm in which the lines that separate reality and nightmare become increasingly blurry. Additionally, it is a location of unique beauty and uncanny fascination, despite the fact that it is a place of terrible gloom and suffering. As a result of our encounter with the terrifying Aokigahara, we are compelled to confront our own mortality as well as the precarious nature of the human condition. In addition, by doing so, we are reminded of the eternal power of the number one, which serves as a symbol of togetherness as well as a precursor to dread. That's it for today. Let us know your thoughts on the video. See you next time. Goodbye.